Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to open up to you about my feelings about having motor problems. So I never talked to y'all about it, and y'all probably don't know that I have motor problems because I mention it in videos here and there, but I really didn't talk about it because it's it's emotional to me. Like, excuse me, like no joke, no lie. It's frustrating that some stuff really hard for me, and it's basically emotional to me, and I didn't talk about it, but in this video I'm going to open up to y'all. So if y'all don't know, I have motor problem, and I have motor problems. If y'all don't know what motor problems is, it's real. You have a difficult time moving your body, or you have difficult time with positioning your. Okay. So motor problem to just sum it all up for y'all, it just will you have a difficult time moving your hands and the rest of your body. Yeah. So I okay, so when I was in school, when I was in school I got PT. If y'all don't know what PT stands for, it stands for physical therapy. And PT, physical therapy, helped me climb up what they my neighbor, what they called it, the horsey thing. I called it the mountain. It was, it literally looked, it was like two steps, two steps things in and kind of building me. Like you had steps right here going up, and then you had steps going down. So I was practicing it for years. Now if you're short, so anyway, imagine a mountain. Imagine rock climbing. Now and imagine little bit smaller than rock climbing. Imagine a mountain. So imagine and um start something that looked literally that was like this, and then you had steps to come up hill, and then on the top was a black little platform, and then on the other end of the thing it was steps to go back down. If I don't know if I'm explaining it good, where y'all can understand. But anyway, that looked easy for some people to master, just climbing up and then climbing down. It went like this, up, down. Um, it looked easy for people, obviously, but for someone with motor problems, it's difficult. So I was um learning on that for years, and one time I was I have a permanent scar. So anyway, one time I was climbing it, and the teacher, my PT teacher, physical therapy teacher, was behind me, holding me, because I was so wobbly. It was unbelievable. I was so wobbly. So anyway, she was trying to basically catch me if I fall, or if I fall off, let go, whatever. So anyway, I was climbing up that I forgot what they called it. I forgot. Anyway, I was climbing up. I will call it miniature mountain. So I was climbing up the miniature mountain. I was in the physical therapist office. It was big. It was like the area of this room. So I was climbing up. I wasn't high off the ground, but I was high enough where if oh my god, I can't speak. If I fell, I will gonna hurt myself, whatever. So I was climbing up, and I it wasn't like I had a feel of heights, because I wasn't that high. But something, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, and no, I was paying attention, but something threw me off. I don't know. I really forgot what threw me off, but something threw me off. So I let go, and I almost failed, but my teacher, my physical therapist, caught me on my back. She had I could really say stiletto nails on, but she had acrylic nails, hard as heck. So anyway, she had acrylic nails, and when she caught me, her nail jabbed in my back. Oh my goodness, I was in pain. I could laugh now, but when that happened, I wanted to cuss her out. I'm sorry, but it was like she had like an acrylic nail, whatever. So when she caught me, she tried to catch me, but when she like caught me, her nail accidentally, it didn't poke into my back. No, see, it scratched my back really good, and to this day, now it happened in I came to the school in 2005. It happened in 2008. And 15 years later, 15 years later, now I still have the mark. I'm not going to show y'all, but I, I still have the scar. I remember it now every single day. And anyway, I I just remember one being nervous. I didn't like. I think I was in shock. I no. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to cuss her out because it hurted as heck. But anyway, that's how bad I have motor problems. So anyway, it wasn't like I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention, but my hand where I was placing my hand wasn't right, and I just fell off. So anyway, something like that, excuse me, will be, excuse me. Sorry if y'all hear my dog barking. Something like that would have been just really easy, but it was really difficult for me. And from then to now, I always dealt with my motor problems. Like, 3 months ago, probably a month ago, I have pajamas that a dark pajama will it had the button down, so I had to button it open to put it on and button it close to close it. So anyway, I open. It was already open, so I got in it and I was buttoning it up. And what would take someone only like 5 minutes to button like 10 buttons, it took me literally like 30 minutes to button. No, it wasn't 10 buttons, it was like 5 buttons, four buttons. What takes other people like a minute to 5 minutes to button 4 buttons, it took me 30 minutes. Because it's like my, and then that's when I remembered I still have motor problems. And I just didn't know how bad it got or how bad it was. And I was, from there on that night, I was not depressed, but I was mad about myself that I didn't button the whole button less than 30 minutes. Because basically, what I mean is I was sitting on the side of my bed trying to get my hands together to button the buttons. And I work on buttons in PT when I was in school, and I probably haven't mastered it because it takes forever for me to button a button. So that's why I don't buy no shirts that you have to button buttons and everything like that. But I hate motor programs. I really don't like motor programs because that's one more thing where I know that that will set me apart from other people. And if y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say, is that's one more thing that I have that I remember that I'm not normal, that sets me apart from people that's normal. And I say this, I doing quotation marks in between the word normal because what is normal? Everyone has their own problems, but this generation, this society say normal and everything like that. So that night I got frustrated. That night when I was trying to button up my um onesie, I got so frustrated because I remember how bad my motor programs that I have motor programs, but I wasn't practicing for years, so obviously you will forget that you have motor problems. So I just did that night, and I just realized how I still have motor problems, and my motor problems is bad and worse. I mean, and everything like that. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because, like, I try so hard to. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I try so hard to be normal because I want friends, and I know to get friends, you got to be normal and act normal and talk normal. Me, not only I have speech problems, meaning it's hard for me to say stuff, to speak, but I have trouble with daily stuff. Who wants to be someone's friend who have problems with everyday stuff like picking up class. I mean picking up a cup because like I don't never say this, but with my motor problems, I always spill cups. Like if I have an, I'm I'm keep looking over here because I keep hearing something over there. So that's why I keep looking over there. So anyway, when I have cups full of like drinks, apple juice, milk, whatever, well I can have milk. I mean apple juice, whatever. I keep on spilling it. Like not every single time. Like I get a cup for some drinking. No, not every time, but most of the time I spill it. That's my motor problems. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say or what I'm saying, but meaning that I keep spilling stuff. Like one time I was at my sister's elementary, like it was like when my sister was in, not in elementary school, but when my sister was in high school. I went to, me, my mom, and um, my sister, we went to my sister high school teacher house. She had a really huge, beautiful house. I'm not saying huge to brag. No, it literally was huge. So anyway, who knows? Teachers live like that. Anyway, she fixed me and my sister hot cocoa with marshmallows in it, and see, I brought it to where I was sitting. I brought the hot cocoa where I was sitting, which was in her living room. She had a nice white rug. So anyway, she brought me the hot cocoa and everything like that. So I picked it up and it dropped. I dropped it and I was so embarrassed. I was so sorry. My mom understood what happened. So she told my sister's teacher why I dropped it. My mom wasn't mad, and my sister teacher wasn't mad, and everything like that. So I don't know how to explain it to y'all where y'all understand. But if y'all don't know if what I'm trying to say y'all don't understand it, look it up. Look skip motor problems up and y'all will see it. But anyway, my mom my mom every time I drop something, my mom don't peek on. Like obviously she gets mad, but I can help it. And my mom, part of the time, my mom knows that I can't help it. But other part of the time, she basically says you just have to pay more attention and everything like that. So my mom understands that I have motor problems, and I understand I have motor problems. It's frustrating, but I understand I have motor problems, and I just want people out there to know, and my family that's watching this, that I have motor problems, and I'm happy with it. Uh, Not happy with it, but I want to do about it. So anyway, I hope y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe.